and promised to be firm but fair during his confirmation hearing last week.
Now, still with us, Yannick Naud, of course. Yannick, talk to me about your thoughts on China. You mentioned the financial sector there. Is that something that particularly worries you?
Yes, I think, the overall China, after it's a year of transition, they have to move away from having growth led by investing into another model. Right, I think we have to think that the government will have everything under control, both in terms of shadow banking and in terms of banking in general and investment or local government. But there's a lot of moving parts, right? It's a large economy.
The biggest moving part is $3.5 trillion worth of FX reserves that they can use if they need to, surely.
Yes, but all in all, if you look at the trade data, the surplus is not there anymore. The situation is not really improving. The economy is still growing, but there's a lot of challenges, I think, in the next few months.
Yeah, and interesting, looking at the challenges, you say, whereas 2013 was the year of the year of the central bank, 2014 is the year of currencies.
Yeah.
I'm pulling I can see emerging market currencies are doing all sorts of things. I look at euro dollar and think, it's not going to influence anybody. It can't get out of a range between sort of 134 and
we had today the Constitutional Court.
We've been between 132 and 140 now for,
But if
as long as I've been out of short
I
pants.
don't think it will happen. I hope it will not happen. But if at the end we found out that the policy of Mario Draghi is unconstitutional and will not be able to do it.
We know that's not going to happen. They're not going to pull the rug from the very thing that has ensured that there was no breakup of the Eurozone, are they? They're not that stupid.
Yeah, the German Constitutional Court is a very independent institution.
German Constitution
They've just passed it over.
Pass the buck.
They were supposed to vote on this on the 21st of January, and everybody was expecting...
And they keep refusing to do it because they're afraid.
They can't be responsible for breaking...
For
putting fresh pressures on that might break the Eurozone, right?
And anyway, the EU court certainly not. So.
Yeah. So come back to my thing about the currencies, though. How are they going to drive us?
Well, I think,
investors.
In 2014, we have seen a sharp movement in emerging market currencies. Obviously, country of the Fragile Five have current account deficit and quite a lot of inflation. So you will see the currency starting to move down. It's a good thing overall for the emerging market because they need to be competitive again. But yes?
But everybody's saying that actually the developed markets are going to decouple from emerging markets. So how are currencies going to be the driver? You're talking about an isolated region there in emerging markets. Fine. Currencies there, very influential. But what about the rest of the world? That's not still the driver, is it? Central banks are still in the hot seat.
Yes, we think that, for example, in Europe and in Japan, the two, the ECB and the Bank of Japan will be the most accommodative central bank in Europe, in the world. Therefore, we should see the euro being weakened versus the dollar. We don't really see it right now because it's still seen as a safe haven during the emerging market problem. Nevertheless, I think the euro should weaken going forward.
Very briefly, Sochi, are you doing this skeleton bob? Are you on that tea tray?
No, I'm not that good. I'm just trying to attend to. I'm just trying to go and to see the ice hockey mostly.
The ice hockey.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's where our director plays ice hockey.
Can you say about cybersecurity? Your laptop, your mobile phone?
Yes, I saw the program earlier today. Well, there's so many problems. If I have a room and if I have hot water, it will be okay.
That's what you're going to build an igloo to.
Good. How long are you going for? Just
a couple of days.
Okay. Well, it'd be fascinating to hear. Well, maybe when you're there, because Michelle is there. Maybe you should. Maybe go and speak to Michelle and we should have a discussion with you from Sochi. Maybe we'll talk about that. That could be a good.
We're going to be talking about it a lot, aren't we, during the show?
You need a fur hat, big fur. Hat.
Borrow mine.
Yeah. Jules knows all about those from Davos. Yannick, love to see you. Talk to you from Sochi. Now, Swiss voters are heading to the polls on Sunday to decide whether the country